prevention of accidents on the job is of great importance to me and everyone connected with Miken Builders. Accidents cause suffering and hardships to those immediately involved and result in job delays, increased expenses to Miken Builders, their subcontractors, and their families. A low accident rate is never the result of pure luck, but is always the result of a direct, carefully planned program conscientiously carried forward by management and supervision. Proactive action will be taken to prevent accidents.
Safety policy. The safety of the employees and of the general public is of vital concern to the management of Miken Builders. It is our intent to conduct all operations of the company in a safe manner for the protection of our employees and of the general public. Each employee shall be assured a safe working environment. It is therefore the policy of the company to follow operating practices and procedures which will heighten safety awareness and provide a more efficient operation. The superintendent and the foreman are the key personnel in the safety efforts because they are in constant touch with the employees and are aware of all changing conditions. Every individual who supervises and controls the job is responsible for the safety of each person under his supervision, direction, or control. In addition, all individuals are responsible for the safety of wing equipment and personal property within the area. Each employee is not only responsible for his personal safety, but the safety and health of others that he comes in contact with. In carrying out his assigned work, each employee must observe all safety and health standards related to his work. He will immediately report any unsafe and unhealthy standards related to his work. All work will be conducted in a safe, efficient, workmanlike manner and in accordance with the accepted safety standards of the Trade and Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1970. Personal protective equipment is mandatory on all jobs being performed by Miken Builders. All subcontractors hired by Miken Builders must also wear personal protective equipment. Hard hats and safety glasses are required at all times during all phases of construction. Gloves must be worn when handling all sharp materials. Kevlar-lined gloves are required when handling a utility knife or any other sharp blade. Ear protection is required to be worn in accordance with OSHA guidelines and the allowable decibel limit. At all times, tools are required to be plugged in a GFCI with ground plugs intact. Long pants and shirts with sleeves to the elbow shall be worn at all times during all phases of construction. Sweatpants and sneakers or athletic shoes are not acceptable work attire and will not be worn on a Miken Builders job site. Refusing to properly wear, use, or work with these safety standards will result in immediate removal from the construction site. Alcohol, controlled substance, and weapons policy. The possession and/or consumption of alcohol, drugs, or controlled substances is strictly forbidden during working hours. Likewise, the possession or discharge of firearms or weapons is strictly forbidden during working hours. Such use is forbidden before and after working hours, if on Miken Builders Company property, if on a client or customer's property, in a company-owned or leased vehicle, or in a personal vehicle being used for company business. Loss Prevention Program.
The Loss Prevention Program is designed for the control of losses arising from accidents involving employees, subcontractors hired by Miken Builders, and the general public. This prevention program also encompasses property or equipment owned by Miken Builders.